Back here with another episode of A Football Life. This time Ryan McDonald again, the third episode of this young series here. We're going to be playing the third week of the preseason, still trying to get acclimated with the Buffalo Bills. And we're going to be playing the Steelers today. Another short one just because he is the starter as of right now, and so he only plays the first quarter, and then after that the game's over. So let's go ahead and jump into this game now here. Obviously, we're going to be the Bills. Duh. And see if we can rack up some more experience here and make him a better player. Long way to go in this career. Starting off. I haven't even played our very first game yet, even though it says we've kind of completed some milestones there. We haven't completed any of those. We're not even going to come close because those are going to restart after the fourth week of the preseason. But we can at least do the goals for the week. The Seize the Carpe and preseason starter one. We can at least complete those. Get the completion percentages and the touchdowns.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs.
They're going to highlight LaShawn McCoy and Le'Veon Bell in this game. Two good running backs, though. Can't really disagree with that matchup there. But we're going to get to go out to Ralph Wilson Stadium in Buffalo. See if we can do better than the last game. Last time out we had a really bad game. Well, at least a bad first quarter anyway. It's not really a bad game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day.
A beautiful day, though. 75 degrees. Preseason, I'm 10 for 18 for 83 yards, a touchdown. I have thrown a pick, but it's I'm just controlling the ball. Wow, they've thrown the ball a lot more than I have. Ben has been in there a lot more than I have too. We're gonna get the ball first, so we're gonna get a look at Ryan McDonald right off the bat. Shane Graham lining it up for the kickoff. And let's go ahead and sim to the player's turn here. One of our goals this drive is to get LaShawn McCoy 15 yards on the ground, although easier said than done against a very good Steelers and staunch Steeler defense. Ooh, there we go. Nice run by LaShawn. Looking better than he has been in the past because he's just been looking like garbage, running into defenders, and that's not really the way to run the football. But he had a good run there. A little bit. Let's get me into the action here a little bit here. We got 4 wides or 3 wide, and then a tight end out there. Our primary is Richard Clay, and there we go. We're gonna get a completion there. First down. Let's go, boys. They act like I'm going to pass for 300 yards in this first quarter. You must be joking. But we got the first down. That's what counts there. Let's get LaShawn the ball again. Shady McCoy. This is actually one of my favorite running plays to run. I mean, you probably see me run this all the time in our rebuild season. McCoy on top of the pile, but the forward progress stopped there. But he got a few more yards there, 4 more. It's a good run there for LaShawn. Creeping closer to that 15 yards that they want him to get on this drive.
Stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
We're just going to keep running our plays here. Sammy Watkins is going to be running a drag across the middle there. We'll see if we can get him the ball in space and allow him to. There we go. There he is. He's wide open. He's not going to get the first down though. Darn. Throwing for 11 yards though. Spreading the ball around a little bit here in the first quarter, getting our guys some work. I don't know who that guy is. Probably some random dude on their defense. Or maybe maybe we'll see a little bit more of these guys as the season rolls on. Sean, no fumbles so far this preseason. Come on, just get the first down. There we go. Oh, they're trying to rip the ball away from him. Good job holding on to the ball there by McCoy. He racks up another first down for us and keeps our drive moving along. Cut that one up there nicely and picked up the first down. Who was that? Trying to strip the ball from him. I didn't catch his name there. The dude was legitimately trying to strip that ball from him. So good job holding on to the ball there for Sean. Change this up a little bit here. Run a pass play on first down instead of running the football. Change it up on him a little bit. Oh, bad pass there to Harvin. There's the first incompletion of the game that I've had. And now I'm kind of forcing myself to throw on this next one. There was nice coverage there by the corner. He came in there, knocked the ball away from Percy. Let's run this play action. See if we can catch him off guard a little bit here. Make him think that we keep running the same types of plays. Robert Woods taking a deep route here, and then Percy Harvin's going to be running one deep on the outside there. I'm still trying to master the different types of passes in this game. I did not mean to throw that. I wish I was trying to throw a touch pass there, but
and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle.
It obviously didn't work because the linebacker batted it down. Let's see here, we're getting better at running these plays, but they're difficult to start off with. Got me in the shotgun here. Robert Woods. It looks like they're running a cover 3, so Robert Woods looks like he's going to be the best option there, and he is. First down. Look at that. Nice job on the pass to Robert Woods. They were running the cover 3, so running those play recognitions, pre-play cut recognitions are really helping me so far, because I recognized that cover 3 right off the bat and was able to just slip it in there in between the defenders and rack up a first down. Let's get McCoy the ball one more time here at least, so he can pick up those last 2 yards. And then we'll throw for a touchdown. If it's there, anyways. I'm not going to try to force it. I know I tend to try and force plays, and ooh, man, that guy. Who was that? I'm sure they'll show his name up there. There it is. McClendon. He made a nice dip and rip, and just got right in there and caused a lot of problems in the backfield for us. But nice play overall by the big guy. I give those big guys props sometimes.
The Steelers sat at the line, dime package.
Especially when they make a nice play like that. Nothing open, so here he goes. He's going to take off running and pick up 9 yards on that play. So a nice run there for McDonald as he ran that ball right up the gut, found nothing open, and so just made the smart play there and just took off instead of trying to force something in there. Sat in the pocket there. Pocket held up nicely for him. Good job by the offensive line on that play. And so now we're down to 3rd and 2. So let's see if we can rack up this first down here. Wouldn't really like to take a field goal here. Running out of the pistol. Not a big fan of running out of the pistol, but oh, McCoy got the first down, but there's a flag. Bet you it's holding. It looked too good of a run to be anything else. Oh wow, what a surprise!
The defense accepts the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and 10 instead of 1st and 10 from their 20. It's 3rd and 10 from the 30. Excellent. That's not really what I wanted there. Nice run there by Shady, but to no avail. Their defense running, looks like they're running a cover 3 again, so maybe we could slip this ball in there. Oh, I just missed him. He was wide open. He wasn't looking at it though. That's one of the cool little things they added into this game, was being able to make sure that you have to make sure that their receiver is looking, and apparently that play he was not. That's what you get. But we got our field goal kicker, a pretty easy field goal, although no field goals in this game are ever easy outside because of the wind. The wind really messes with the ball, but he able to hook that one in there, and we get 3 points there. And but we weren't able to complete the LaShawn McCoy drive goal, but that's all right.
really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get
Drives made me feel real good.
early in a football game,
It was a good drive there. We'll see if we can get back out on the field one more time before the end of this quarter here. Hey, we will. So that's good. We want LaShawn to rush for 15 yards again. Okay. Well, let's start off trying to get him some yardage right off the bat, and we've got great starting field position. Starting right at midfield on the logo. And first carry, and he's you should have cut that up inside, bro. Darn it. I don't know why he didn't cut that up inside. He let that guy get right off that block and hit him in the backfield. He would have cut that up inside. He could have had at least a couple yards. It wouldn't have been dropped for a loss there, but okay. So now it's 2nd and 13 from our own 48, and not really liking that play, so we're going to go ahead and audible out of that. Looks like they're running another zone there. Get that. Oh. Who the heck was that? Get out of the way. Shanzi. Shanzir. I don't know what his name is. But the guy just got in the way. That's what I considered him. He's a nuisance.
And the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Well, we don't really have anything going on this drive. We might as well try and chuck one up deep if we can. If not, we'll get this one off to Sammy out over the middle. It looks like they're running a cover 2. Nowhere to go, and here comes the pressure. Oh! Tried to get away from it, but there was no escaping that pressure. They brought a blitz on that play. I had no chance there. But it was nice to see that he was able to get away from the first guy there, but not able to get away from the second guy as he brought him down. I was looking to try and get a pass out of there at least, but to no avail. And that's definitely one thing they need to work on this game. Always been a problem in this game. The computer punts the ball into the end zone every single time. They don't have any sort of touch to the ball. They just sit there, just boom. Oh, looks like that one. Oh, look, that one went through the field goal post. Doesn't count, guys. You can't just kick it through the field goal post from a fucking 60-yard punt. It ends up not ending well. We got the fake screen wheel here. We just got to get LaShawn 3 carries.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra.
Robert Wood's going to be running the wheel on this one here. Well, we might as well take that play right there. Waited too long on that. Percy Harvin has a catch, but it's for -1. Yeah, Shazir. That guy is annoying. I'm not going to lie. That guy is really annoying.
A loss of a couple yards.
But, right, so I guess I don't really want to run the football here. I kind of want to throw it again because it's 2nd and 11, and try to get this ball to Percy again.
Double tight end formation.
Right there. So we'll pick up 4 yards on the play. 5 for 9 on this drive in this game so far. 3rd and 7 now. So now we got to run a play that at least gets us the first down so we can get the ball to McCoy. Although I don't think we're going to end up getting the ball to McCoy that much more in this quarter because it's almost over. 28 seconds, 27, 26. We got our primary receiver, Richard Clay, out there. Play action fake. On the run. Nice catch by the big fella. Look at that. That's what I like to see. That was one thing I had a problem with in Madden, in the older Maddens when I was playing this, was guys wouldn't, they would just drop the ball. But you know, that probably could have been pass interference there. I'm not gonna lie. Tight coverage on that, but we're not going to get any more plays off. That's going to be the last play. But that's a good note to end on. Not a bad quarter right there for the Bills and their offense. We got 3 points on our very first drive, but we haven't gotten anything else done. But I won't be coming out. My guy won't be coming out for the second quarter. EJ Manuel is going to take over for the remainder of the game.
Quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these?
And yeah, next time I'm on the field. That's a fat chance of that happening for the rest of this game. Oh, there goes the second quarter. We're losing. Well, we scored at the end of the third quarter. Still losing, though. Uh-oh. I thought we marched down the field. That was them. And that's going to end that. Look at that. Okay, yep. We ended up losing 27-19. Awesome. But not a bad quarter for that I had there. But still, we didn't win the ball game. And that's why E.J. Manuel's not starting. I just can't wait to get this preseason over with, because the preseason is one of the most annoying times of the year, because you're basically, especially in this game, because you're only usually playing your starters one quarter, and you don't really get a good look at them. And there's the two highlights, I guess, from the time that I was in there. Well, they're going to show that one. That was a nice little play there. That was a beautiful play. More of a better play by the tight end there. Nice play there to throw to Robert Woods for a decent gain there.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
But the Steelers had 3 takeaways in this game. Not one of them off of me, though. I didn't turn the ball over, so that is a plus as well. When you personally don't turn the ball over. But yeah, E.J. Manuel, bad game there. Ray Jackson had a good game though. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of A Football Life. Ryan McDonald will be back with one more preseason game from this series, and then we're going to get into the regular season where the games count. So look forward to that coming up after the next episode. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well at LRSGN. Check out and see what's going on with us here at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. I'm Big Dope 7. Thanks for watching, guys. And you guys be sure to keep it real.